who was an awesome post-up foul. It's on Payton. That is his first call.
Is that man, Gary Payton, going to take Michael Jordan inside, and not really happy with a play late in game one as they got tangled up, got a double technical foul. I ran into Gary Payton on the elevator yesterday saying, I am not going to take any more of that from Michael Jordan.
And it's amazing how much information Matt can pick up on those elevators. Payton with the steal and puts it down. And then apparently had something to say to Jordan. Not a good idea.
Late in game one and yesterday as well. I want you to get a little crazy out there. I want you to be yourself. I want to see some arrogance. I want to see the Gary Payton that helped lead us to 64 wins. And there's a little bit of it right there. And you have it on
his inside arm. Well, let's see. Well, we need the hat trick. And it's controlled by Jordan. And now the foul with 3 7/10 seconds remaining. Oh, Payton and Jordan having some words face to face. And Hopper guides Payton away. Now Sean Kemp calming Gary Payton down.
Well, Michael well aware of the repercussions if he gets into any kind of trash talking or taunting or a possible throwing of a fist or a slap. He walks away and Kemp wisely gets Payton out of there.
We're going to have some because it really gets clogged in the middle. Pippen going down inside. Smith shut him off, and Davis picks up the loose ball. Out to Richardson. 1-on-2, 1-on-3. Couldn't get it. And put back. No, it did fall. Now Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller having a go at it. And I mean, we got fist throwing. Here come the benches. Bo Hill is out there. Bill Jackson's going out there. There'll be fines handed out all over the place here. But more importantly, what in the world ignited this?
Watch what Michael Jordan does here with that elbow. They're pushing a little bit. Now watch this. Bingo! Right in the chops. Drive with B.J. Armstrong. Now there comes Michael through on the block. Reggie tips it in.
All right. Oh, there he hit him right there. And that's what precipitated it. Another angle upstairs.
But here it is. Here's Pooh Richardson going in for the layup and rolls off. Here comes Reggie Miller on the follow. Now when he goes through, he's the guy that bumped Michael Jordan.
And Michael took offense at that, and Reggie sees him coming, and they get on each other. I think they bumped heads.
You notice one thing about Michael, neither one of them put their fists up. So there was no punches.
Oh, I know, but my goodness, Slick. So Reggie has proclaimed himself the #2 shooting guard in the league behind Michael Jordan. Now there's the punch right there. Now there was the punch thrown out. Reggie didn't get one in. Let's see what the officials are going to do here. And they've ejected Reggie Miller. And Bo Hill's going to get attacked. He just got it. And they've thrown Bo Hill out of the ball game. Detlef Schrempf is stopping him. Bo Hill threw the clipboard down to the floor. It literally exploded. Now that is a bad officiating call. If one guy goes, both guys goes. Because the only punch that was thrown by Michael Jordan. I don't care if Reggie started it. The punches were thrown after the fact, Slick. Jeff tells me that they've also kicked out Jordan. If that's the case, then maybe it's a little more equal, but you can't throw one of those guys out and not the other one. He's still in, Jeff? Oh, my goodness. Jordan misses the technical foul.
Tipped away by Pippen. And Barkley hammers Michael into the scorer's table. Jordan is all right. The two dream teamers.
See Michael just smile. Charles didn't do anything on purpose. He gets run down from behind. He does not see Pippen coming down from behind. Great hustle, and Charles's instinct is to try to get the ball back. Michael gets it, and when you're 250 pounds, you're not going to stop on a dime. Michael just with a little.
As the teams went to their benches a moment ago, here's Charles Barkley with a little love tap for Michael Jordan. You remember, Zeke, they were going at it that way in January at the United Center, jawing and bumping the entire game.
Set the way things
In this series, but his defense has been exceptional.
Shaquille trying the spin move and was shoved by Longley. So Luke committing his second.
Well, most of this series, Shaq has stayed going to the middle against Luke Longley and has a lot of success on the spin to the baseline against Wennington. He figured I might as well try it on somebody else. And now Phil Jackson's going to come with Kukoc and go small to try.
It was a foul call.
Jordan turns and faces. Shot clock at 7, 6, and a whoa! Shaquille
That might
really
be
hit him
side.
hard. MJ is down. Shaquille came over and really hit him. Now he's lifted him up.
Michael taking a beating here also. We talked about the other end. Here he goes down the lane, and so Horace
Got hit in the eye, I think. Right eye. That's what he's working on.
I need the towel.
Shaking his head a little bit.
Well, you saw him
Of the game.
here he gets himself a real headache. The Shaq. Boom, down he goes. So when we come back, MJ will shoot a couple free throws.
It took him a minute to get up.
Riley to insert Mashburn at the shooting guard to match up against Jordan. The crowd erupts with the announcement that the foul is on Mourning. Now he picks up his second foul right here. Jordan has Rashawn Leonard in the low post. He goes up and Mourning is caught coming over the back of Jordan.
Jordan slices through. And is hit and will come to the line. Alonzo Mourning drawing with Michael Jordan. You may recall that before the fifth and as it turned out final game of the Eastern Conference Finals last spring, Jordan refused to shake Mourning's hand before the opening tip-off, although Mourning had extended it. There was a lot of rough stuff and trash talking in that series.
Well, Jordan seen that time that he could take it to the hoop. He knew he was going to get a tough hit from Mourning. Took the contact, gave Mourning a shot. Jordan going to the basket, sees Mourning coming, gives him a shot as Mourning gives him one, and then turns around to look and say, I can take it.
A scoop shot. In each other's face right now at the top of the key. The two superstars.
And they're friends also, which goes to show you that that friendship goes out the window when you're trying to defend your title and Patrick Ewing's trying to get his first.
You might call it a discussion of Olympic proportions.
Michael and Starks going at it down low.
Starks trying to bump him out of the way. The double team. Jordan double pump. Ball is lost, but Oakley gets it and he kicks Stacey King. Yet Stacey picks up the
Okay, there is a technical on Ewing, Danny.
Oakley and Smith up front. And a foul is called. And Jordan is upset. He claims he was kneed. Jordan picks up his second.
Michael Jordan takes pride in his defense. He feels that time that the leg by Ewing stuck out there prevented him from getting over the top of that screen. He doesn't like the fact that Ewing